Greetings, this is Pastor Smith with your Saturday update for St. Matthew Lutheran Church. Well, tomorrow is going to be the third Sunday in Lent, and we will be following Divine Service 3 with Holy Communion. Our hymns for tomorrow are going to come from hymns 904, Blessed Jesus, at Your Word, hymn 659, Lord of Our Life, hymn 411, I Want to Walk as a Child of the Light, hymn 355, O Savior, Rend the Heavens Wide, and hymn 788, Forgive Us, Lord, for Shallow Thankfulness. Our lessons for tomorrow are going to come from Jeremiah chapter 26, verses 1 through 15. Our psalm will be Psalm 4. Our epistle lesson will be Ephesians 5, 1 through 9. And the gospel will come from Luke chapter 11, verses 14 through 28. I'll be preaching tomorrow on the topic of Satan's kingdom. That's exciting. But especially how Christ came to tear it down for us. And how Jesus teaches us in a parable that he tells the religious leaders when they challenge him about how he is doing this, to remind them that it takes one stronger than Satan to bind up the devil and to overthrow his kingdom and rescue those who are imprisoned there. And so that's what our sermon will be about as we take a look at that in the text. In Bible study tomorrow, we will be moving into Hebrews chapter 6, and we'll be talking about the elementary doctrines of Christ and all that we as Christians ought to know. For we ourselves want to be equipped in what is right and proper, that we may share the faith not only with our family, but with our friends too. Looking at our announcements and our calendar, we have Quilton coming up on Tuesday at 9:30 a.m., we have confirmation on Wednesday at 3:30 with the soup supper at 5:30 and service at 7 o'clock that night. Then on Thursday, we'll have Bible study at 10 a.m. as we continue moving through 1 Samuel. And then we'll have the final pastor's class of the winter class on March 26th, where we will be covering the Lord's Supper. So if you do have any questions about that or anything you want to know, please be sure to come and check it out. I know the Lord's Supper is an important topic, and it's one that raises a lot of discussion. And so if you need help kind of answering some questions folks have about it, like why do we practice closed communion? That's one we'll talk about in that class. So please be sure to come out. It's a wonderful time. Let's see. Then looking at other announcements, there is still cheese available, so please be sure to speak to Betsy if you need a 5-pound bag of cheese. Food Pantry this month is still looking for Ziploc bags of any size, so please be sure to bring them in. And we are also prepping orphan grain train health kits. So if you can pick up the items that are on the list, that'd be great. But if you'd rather give a donation, Marie will use those to kind of round out the kits that don't have enough stuff and make sure that we get them all filled. All right, well, that's all I've got for you this morning. And so you guys have a blessed Saturday, and God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.